What's up, y'all? Welcome to Only the Real Relate Miss Chaotic channel. Y'all already know what's going on, period. What's tea, what's good? Hey, booze. So, anywho, y'all know this like my third YouTube channel. And, y'all, I had to go back after I done did all the freaking videos and made all the videos, the story times and stuff like that. It was just chit chatting and little, podcast motion or whatever, feeling podcasting. So, anyways, we didn't get into like a full podcast thing yet, because as y'all can see, I'm just sitting in the bed, but so we're gonna use this as a mic. Anywho, but all right, y'all, let's get into the video. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, I decided to make this video because now I know I look a little rough, fresh up out of the bed. Usually I'm dressing cute to go to bed and everything, but yesterday was different. This whole week has been different, and it's really triggering a little bit. So I'm gonna say my depression has hit over the last couple of days. I feel overwhelmed, overthinking, always overthinking, but I'm working on my overthinking because I decided to hold on. I decided to start journaling, okay? I have made some changes over the past months. So for 3 months, before 3 months, I actually was watching videos about Jesus. So as I was saying before, watching videos about Jesus and God and everything. And I came upon this video of these people saying that they found a head wrap. Anywho, moving on. I'll come back to that. Remember, anything that I say it for a reason. I ended up getting a job offer, a QA position at Connect Ivy. Okay, when I got the job, I went in, did the interview process and took the test and everything, and I passed. And I didn't notice something was a little off. So what I noticed that was off was the professionalism of the managers there. They were good and they were not so good at the professionalism that they was presenting. So, I met the people. Shalonda versus what was the other, Ursula, and then I ended up meeting Marcus and everyone else. So anywho, ended up getting a job, going on into the job, amazing workplace and everything. It was great. It was nice. So they do like vinyls and things like that. So while I was on the job, I was working, everything was going smooth and everything until there was a person on second shift came in. So we call this person Toya, but in other words, it's actually you know. Anywho, this is not to put anyone below or anything at what they do. So anywho, I was working on a job and I noticed that certain people were very cool and very close together. And I minded my business, did my work pretty much. Yeah, I had been at this job for about 3 months. It's gonna sound crazy, and it's gonna be like, so you mean to tell me they for what? Anywho, so the person actually on second shift that I mentioned before came up to me and was telling me things like they're jealous, they were talking about you, da, 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 and talking about other things that they shouldn't have been talking about. Okay, privates. Okay. Anywho, I ended up getting a little tired of it, and it was becoming annoying. So I ended up talking to the manager about it because I am a complete changed person. I did music in the past, had the rough life in the past, and then I started changing my life once I got into church and everything. And just really dived into it, okay? But I got closer to God. It wasn't just church itself. Anywho, so after that of reporting it, something else happened. A threat was made to me. So I ended up reporting. So anywho, when I reported it, my assignment was the assignment that ended up getting ended. So I went to the back to the temp service, and the temp service was called Integrity Workforce. So I went to them, and when I got to them, talked to them, their HR people and everything, and they told me that the company actually didn't give them a legitimate reason of why they let me go and not let the other person go. So I said that, when I talked to my lawyer and everything, because I felt that it was a wrongful termination. So anyways, I ended up going on my YouTube and everything, just checking my studios as usual, making sure everything's going good because I've been there 3 months, everything was going good, and I really liked it there. But after that, it made me think, no matter what you do in life, understand this here. Understand this in life. You cannot control the things that are around you, that's going on. You cannot control other people's thoughts. You cannot control, no matter how good of a person you are, no matter how much you work, how hard you work, and stuff like that. But there were some other things too, and reasons I found too of why that happened, which was beyond, total beyond. That was terrible. Anywho, so once I found that, I'm like, okay, I don't want to be there anymore. But anywho, my thing was, if I come to you with an issue, it should be taken care of. It shouldn't be an issue. And there was witnesses to my situation. Not to mention that, okay. But anywho, move on. Scratch that. I'm not diving back into that. So I decided this month, June 2026, that I was I was going to continue to work hard at what I do, because mind you, that job was not something that I was planning on depending on. You understand? So I say that because I have other goals, other dreams, other things that I'm working on. And as you can see, if you are for my Instagram, which you probably are for my Instagram, because usually when I talk about my YouTube videos or anything, it's mostly on maybe Snapchat or different other apps and things like that. Even with my managers, they take care of a lot of things that I do too. But don't get me wrong, I still work. I still work, girl. I still work, guy. Okay, period. Anywho, this YouTube channel here we have different variety of things that I talk about and things that I do, things that I post. So this here video is really about, yeah, so this video is about to be a vlog basically, and it's going to be not just one day but multiple days vlog. So this is talking about my journey basically. So here is a clipboard where I write different things on and stuff like that, and of course my journal, as you guys saw before, where I write different things on, and I have been journaling and things like that. So anyways, that job was for me to get a boost at what I do on the regular. I don't want to work for anybody else, okay? I don't plan on working for anybody else. So I'm taking the niche to work hard in what I do, because I'm not just a book author. Okay, let's get that straight. I'm not just a book author. I do music. I am a ghostwriter. I kind of give you guys also that podcast, that girl talk. You know what I'm saying? And I like to talk about different things. I'm not a psychic. I'm not a scientist or anything, but I'm a scientist at what I do. Okay. So the reason I say that, I'm still applying to jobs and things like that, and I'm still working on what I have going on the most. So, the video cuts off short because I'm recording from using Snapchat and CapCut, okay? Because, honey, I'm not a real editor, so everything that I do is mostly going to be very raw. Anywho, so I am close to my 4K watch hours on YouTube. And plus, I don't have any eyebrows, girl. Your girl need eyebrows, okay? So, yeah. One day, I'm going to get good at them and do them and be clutch. Y'all, I always talk about my freaking eyebrows because I've been told that You know why? Because I've been told that I had thin eyebrows. Thin freaking eyebrows. Okay. So, anyways, I am from the United States, but not just the United States, but I'm giving you the full, and I'm giving you I'm talking about I wish I could edit that out, but I can. But who's about to do all of that right now? I'm not. I'm just not. Anywho, I say United States because I'm about to go under the United States about some things. I grew up in Memphis. Uh, I grew up sometime in Crawfordsville, Arkansas, back and forth out there as a kid a lot of times, and played with my cousins and stuff like that. And I also grew up in Memphis as well too, South Memphis area as well as East Memphis area, by different schools, and grew up partially on a street called Watson. Anywho, hung out with my guys, hung out with the boys. I made some mistakes in life. Do I regret any of the people that I talked to? No, I do not regret the guys, but at the same time, because I learned from them, but those mistakes that I made in the past, I will not make them again because I learned that a person will not value you if you are not truly giving feelings back, a good feeling back. So what I mean by that is, me specifically, I'm going to speak on me. So I was the type of person that I grew up writing music and talking about my life. So it was hard for me to express my feelings and express myself to the other person. So we will always get an argument, and everybody is not good when it comes to sharing feelings. I just wasn't that person that was good at sharing feelings. I mostly the and from each guy, the issue was that you can put this in your songs, but you can't put this with me. And then another issue was that the guys that I picked they wanted to be in the streets all the time, and I was also living their life too in a way, but they didn't know everything about me. Even the guys that I hung around from over there by my grandmother's house didn't know everything about me because I also was in Chicago as well as I got older. And I mostly was on the south area and with my cousin, with my god cousin, and also in the middle of West Leland Street. I was in the middle of West Leland Street, and I stayed at so at the time I did not have to go to Chicago. I did not have to stay in Chicago. I didn't want anybody to know that I was living in Chicago for that amount of time on the south side. So, yeah. Oh, I thought that was something else. Anywho, but they're these saline wipes. Anywho, like I was saying, I liked staying in Chicago. I think it was an amazing journey. Did I get in a little trouble? Yes, I did. Because, yeah. So from Memphis to Chicago to Arkansas, back and forth. Anyways, um, I barely paid to get on a freaking train or a bus, okay? Because your girl would not sometimes. Y'all know how it be, my Chicago people. Hey, y'all know how it be when you get up on a bus, you don't live. Or either you be like, can I get a ride? You know what I'm saying? Or either when you go to the trains and you jumping over that yellow thing. I mean, not yellow thing. Crap. That silver thing. And period, you get on there and you gone on your way. Hey, I stay. Yeah, doing it. Anyways, red line. Period. But do I like the train better or the bus? And I was asked that question on Instagram because most of my questions, I have a lot of my comments off because let me tell y'all why. Because my last freaking YouTube channel, y'all went crazy, okay? When we had the conversation about what was going on during the little story time, so just like this recent story time I just did, the other story time was a little too deep. Okay, it was a little too deep. And I had people commenting on there about they agree with me, they are on my side. But you also had children under 12, 13 years old on there. And it was my fault as well because I did not remove the part. I did not click where it has not for children and stuff like that. So now my YouTube is set up like that. Mind you, I don't be cussing all the time, and I'm working on it, especially knowing that I want to turn over a new leaf anyway. And I have been turning over a new leaf, y'all. Shoot. And I'm even speaking more clear, more positive and everything. And I'm not just being rowdy or nothing. There's a more calmer me. Cause at first I was like, bruh, da 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 da, you know what I'm saying? And woot the woot, you know what I'm saying? I can get on there, I can get on. Yeah, but I'm not on it. So I just want this journey to be, as me being a book author, as me being a ghostwriter. If I get into music again, actually, I'm always into music before as taking it serious. It'll be on and off videos. Like I might shoot a video here, I might shoot a video there. But mind you, if I'm a ghostwriter, that tells you that I will not always stay in the same lane. I'm always moving, jumping around, and coming up with new ideas and seeing new things throughout the days. But mind you, I did change my life around. So a lot of things I'm not around anymore. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, a lot of things, if I'm talking about the street life and stuff like that, a lot of stuff would be past tense. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, this is my feelings, this is how I feel, it is what it is. But anywho, I'm also getting into the vlog area, the story. And the reason why I'm getting into the story time era and stuff like that, because I want to do podcasts and stuff like that. I always have wanted to do the podcasting thing anyway, but only thing that pushed me back from doing that is because of writing books is not for the weak, okay? Because my books were sounding like music. My books were sounding like rap. So there was things I had to go back on, edit on. Mind you, these were books that I had already been working on for the last 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say three, but 3 to 4 years. 4 years. We're gonna say 4 years. 3 years. We're gonna shorten it up a little bit. Okay, but anyways, it was around it, okay? It was around it. But don't judge me. Don't judge me. It took me some time because it was just the stuff sounded like music. Y'all. It was the fact that I had to get them words. Yes, the words right. And not even only that. You have to, when it comes to books, you have to make somebody want to read your books. So what I did was different in my books. I started working with AI to help me create my covers and things like that. But the only thing about AI is that, baby, people don't talk about. You have to give detail to detail to detail on what it is that you want on your freaking stuff. I mean, I don't mind doing the work, but baby, I can't draw. I can't draw. Well, I used to be able to do a little something here and there or whatever. But one day I'm gonna get back into painting and everything. But y'all, AI mix. And I'll tell you, I ask you so many freaking questions about what you want here, what you want there, how this, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Some people say use Claude, but I gotta get into it first to see how it really works when it comes to when it comes to creating the pictures and stuff like that. So when it comes to creating these pictures, especially for thumbnails, you can't just, I mean, you can sit on the couch and take a picture or whatever and get help from it, but truly you need to have your freaking hair done and you need to have something decent on, okay? And you need to be it don't have to always be you sitting on the couch. You need to be doing something so you can have some good outcomes from your pictures. You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes to editing, make sure that you're paying attention to every freaking detail that you tell AI that you want. You understand what I'm saying? Especially for your business, because at the end of the day, it's still work. Because if your prompts not right, and then mind you, you have to think of your own prompts and think about you making multiple prompt ideas and it's not accepting neither one of the prompt ideas. That right there is tormenting. And I was gonna say this was gonna be a vlog, but honestly, this about to be a whole just we just chit chat. So y'all know when this video going right up on the chats. Anywho, yeah. So commenting wise, if you and when that happened, that just pulled me completely back. Like, okay, y'all got me a strike on there. You know what I'm saying? So we not, you know what I'm saying, doing it unless I have a video that's probably coming or something like that. Because y'all, I'm gonna be doing so much freaking stuff, y'all, for y'all. I got y'all. Y'all want fun, y'all. We gonna have fun. We gonna have a ball. But mind you, I'm getting myself together. So these little videos, you know what I'm saying? We're working towards something. We're moving and we're working towards something. You know what I'm saying? And when I get ready to do these vlogs and stuff, they might not be the perfectest vlogs in the world. But I love y'all so much, because one thing about y'all, baby, y'all gonna support your girl. Okay, y'all gonna support your girl to the T. And quit talking about my eyebrows in my inbox. Quit talking about my eyebrows. I know what's up with my eyebrows. But y'all go look. Don't be hating on me then when I get to learning how to make them lines like y'all be doing. Cause look, when it comes to makeup, y'all, I'm not a person who wear makeup. But have I worn makeup before? Yes, but I did my own makeup. Okay, I did. But it looked good though. It looked good. But the only reason why it looked good, y'all, is because when I went to the mall at the time, I had went to Okra Mall. When I went to Okra Mall at the time, but y'all know I'm from my last, the people see, that's what I'm saying. I hated on my other videos because the people that's new here, they not gonna understand and they not gonna know. You know what I'm saying? But anywho's, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Your girl loves some freaking whoop chase. Yeah, whoop chase and talk out like your girl love it. So anywho, went there to Oak and ended up doing what it do. Cause I forgot what I said. What it do? What did we say about Oak? Oh yeah. So I ended up going in there with a lip gloss and stuff. And y'all, them lip glosses, certain ones be eating down. And I'm the type of person that I'm not a lip gloss girl. I'm really a lip oil girl. So scratch that. I love lip oil, period, point blank. And if it's gloss, it has to be like a glossy nude color or something like that. That's why I need to try. I see online other people having different products and stuff. So I'm gonna see what's up with y'all products, and then when I see what's up with y'all products, I'm gonna be doing product hauls. I'm gonna be doing clothing hauls and stuff like that of y'all stuff. So for real though, let's get into it. But anyways, I do have a decent sized room to do the hauls and everything. Yeah. But when it comes to my freaking tripod, y'all, I went to Crawfordsville and y'all, why I lost my freaking remote, tripod remote. So you know I'm to the T pissed. But anyways, I can still use that tripod. I'm gonna give me another one, but I can still use that tripod and do like I'm doing now. Yeah. And I just found out about this new thing that Snapchat got, where you can click the little watch thing, and when you click it, you can double click it, and then it'll do your videos for you. Cause I do have a new iPhone, but I'm still learning how to use it, and I'm not sure if it actually has like the timer for the videos to record and stuff. So right now we Snapchat and CapCut, baby. Okay, and IG. Oh yeah, and IG. Cause hopefully I can find some more eyebrow filters, so I don't have to always use the same eyebrow filter over and over and over. But yeah, shoot, it's working just fine for me. But period, for like. Anywho, y'all, I hope these videos say, because your girl gonna be pissed. Oh, if they ain't saying, man, don't understand what I'm saying. Anywho, yeah. So with that all that being said, Thank y'all for y'all support. And I do got some new books coming out, so y'all get ready to get some in. Y'all know I love y'all. Pure point blank. And again, if you got something to say or whatever, make sure you inbox me on Instagram because I did start a new speed dial highlight anyways. So the speed dial highlight, even though I be putting my little questionnaires and stuff like that in there, y'all can still inbox me personally about it. Like y'all can share it with me. You know what I'm saying? Like when you send it something to somebody, yeah, you can send it to me and then say da 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 da. Or just say speed dial. Hashtag speed dial. And my crazy but they would say me. Anywho, like I was saying before, yes, all you gotta do is just hit my inbox, speed hashtag speed dial, and say what you gotta say, boo. And I'm gonna make sure that I come back to YouTube and do them Q&As for y'all. I got y'all, and I know that all my book supporters that I do not be saying, I don't be putting everybody's stuff up there. So what I do is I'll take some messages or whatever that y'all see, and I'll put them in like a little collage, and then I'll upload them on there. Um, Also, keep in mind, you do not have to say what book you read. You don't have to do all that. You don't. It's just, I think it's just more work on you. Just, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. Because I don't have that many books out anyway. So, it's obvious that y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm saying you don't have to, because y'all have to understand is, yes, yeah. So, what y'all have to understand is that the books that I write are mostly series, okay? Series. If it ain't series, it ain't serious. And the other ones about like the success journeys and stuff like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They series too and stuff like that. But anywho, y'all know I just dropped my new book, The Book of the Block. So the Book of the Block is pertaining to, as I said in the beginning of the video, when I said I watched the video and it inspired me basically about how they said that they found the head wrap, Jesus the head wrap in Paris and stuff like that. But I also said a lot of other things too, okay, inside of the Genesis book. And the reason that I wrote this book is because to really get into that when it comes to spiritual things, the third eye, when it comes to Jesus, when it comes to God, when it comes to the questions that y'all be, yeah, so when it comes to the questions that people be asking about, that y'all be wanting to know and they don't be getting answered, I answered a lot of those questions in that book. But mind you, the answers that's in the book for me is my personal, you know what I'm saying, research opinions. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not just plain opinions, they're research opinions from what I looked at, even when I talk about the craft work, everything. And I made sure that I was able to do this book by, legally, by law and everything, because we don't need nobody to get in trouble for nothing that they ain't supposed to be doing. Okay, period. So, anywho's, and especially me, y'all. I love y'all down to the T for real again. And y'all know I stayed, and y'all know what's up with your girl in the last videos. You know what I'm saying? Based on my last YouTubes that I had, because y'all already know it's like my. But anywho, love y'all down to T period. But y'all, we celebrate with our ball. I got y'all. Hold on, wait. Ain't nobody finna reach for all this. But anyways, we gonna blow a candle. Hold on. We gonna blow a candle, y'all. We gonna blow a candle on congratulations. We gonna blow a candle. So, the reason we gonna blow a candle is because your girl hit them 1,000 subscribers, and she close to them folks. Okay, watch out. So for the 1,000 subscribers, we gonna blow a candle. Okay. So this candle is warm fall leaves. So to the past fallen leaves and on to the new fall. Yes, and on to new fall leaves. So oh yeah, y'all. So when I'm talking about the United States and all that stuff like this, so my on my dad's side, German, in my blood. On my mom's side, Indie in my blood. Indie in my blood. Indie in my blood. I ain't gotta talk about my full religions, but yeah, anywho. Thank you everybody for your support. Happy birthday to my YouTube, y'all. We make sure y'all let my YouTube know. Make sure y'all say happy birthday on IG in the messages. Y'all know what's up. Y'all got me. Y'all got my messages. And yes, I am gonna be responding to y'all messages. I don't care how much I go to the top. Your girl got you. Cause one thing about the top always ain't the top, boo, but my top is the T, boo. anywho, uh, anywho, so yeah, so you can have a million some doggone views on YouTube, y'all, and still ain't get no bread, no bread. You understand what I'm telling you? So don't always think, don't be thinking somebody got no bread out here and they really know. Cause y'all, it's hard out here for G. When she tryna get that money done, you already know. Anywho, y'all, like I was saying, yeah, y'all proud. I'm proud of what I become. Cause I had it hard back in my days. Ow. And I ain't gonna say too much. But I nigga like me. Y'all, and for the people who be doing YouTube themselves, y'all, when y'all get ready to do y'all sentence for y'all new drop, regardless of what, cause you edited it out in these apps, everything got AI on it. So put yes on everything. Put yes. Even though you just click AI to edit it today, put yes, honey, because everything uses it. You understand me? It's a tool. You understand? So yeah. But anyways, thank you, God. Thank you, Father. Thank you for everything that you do. And I thank myself. And of course, I thank you all so much for everything that you do. When you watch and when you say things that are so warming to me, especially when it comes to my books and everything. I thank you guys for your support. For your support and everything. Oh, and y'all know your girl did cut off her hair. I did cut off my hair because I wanted to start over, y'all, this year. I just wanted to start completely over when it comes to my hair because, y'all, it was long, but at the same time, well, it was like shoulder length, but at the same time, your girl just need to start over because, number one, we had some shedding going on and we had some uneven hair follicles. Okay. So, y'all, I'm being extra right now. I'm gonna blow out the candle. But anyway, let's blow it out. Woo! That was great, y'all. That was great, y'all. So we had us a little party, y'all. Oh, like that. Anywho, thank y'all for watching this story time.